Hey guys, Matt here. I'm going to quickly show you how to download a document, upload it, digitally sign it, and send it back to me. As you can see, there are quite a few forms you have to fill out for training, so it can be time consuming if you have to print it out, sign it, whole 9 yards, takes paper, or it gets really awkward if we're at our first meeting and you have to spend 10 minutes signing everything, and I'm just kind of awkwardly looking at you. So this is one way that you can get around that. It's called digitally signing a document. It's perfectly legal in the US. Just make sure both parties understand that you are digitally signing the file. That'll help clear up any confusion that might arise and help to avoid any legal trouble down the road. So there are a few different ways you can do this. I'm going to show you two different ways to download the file first. If you've already talked to me, I'll make a new client document for you, or a folder for you on Google Docs. I'll share it with you. Be ready to go. It'll have all the files in it that you need. Now, I'll also have a new client required docs page that will have everything in it that you need to sign. And once it's signed, I'll check it off. But I will also share a copy of all the files with you, and you can look at it here, open it up, read it. Definitely make sure you read any contract that you get. Formatting is kind of weird on Google Docs sometimes. Once you download it, it'll look a little different. So you can either go from Google Docs, once you've opened it up, File, and Download As, save it as a Word file, sorry. Save it as a Word file. It'll download it. And if you're using Internet Explorer or something like that, you may have to go through a little bit different process. Just make sure you click Save. And the other option, if you're coming from the website, just click the file. Should download, maybe. Yeah, there it goes. Download it twice, no big deal. Once you've got it downloaded, wherever it saved it, mine saves into a download folder. Go to the download folder, open it up, read it, make sure you understand everything, and once you're ready to sign it, I'm going to go to a website called HelloFax. Now it's free for sending documents and for signing stuff. That's free, no big deal. They only charge you if you request a signature from someone else or if you try to fax it. So once you get here, hellofax.com, it's going to ask you to log in. You can create an account if you want, or you can go to sign in with Google. Easiest way to do it, if you have a Google account, it'll bring up all your accounts. Mine's already signed in, so continue. Signs me in anytime now. Alright, once I'm signed in, I have a few things over here on the left. There's send to fax, request signature, sign and send. We're worried about this one, sign and send. So you can either drag a file there, so if you've already got it on your desktop, or if you've got it open somewhere, you can drag it and put it in. Otherwise, go to Upload Files and go to your Downloads folder, and whichever file it is, select it, and it should open it up. Maybe. Dropbox is screwing with my computer. Okay, so now that it's uploaded, you're going to go to Edit and Sign. Now this is where it kind of gets complicated. Once you have this done once, you never have to worry about it again, as long as you save your signatures. So make sure you save your signatures. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go up to Add Signature. You can see I've already got 3 saved. One is just my plain Jane name, one is my initials, and then one is my actual signature. Now this first video is going to show you how to create a signature, and then I'll show you how to actually put it into the file in the next video, just for time constraints. So you can see that I already have saved signatures, but since you're just starting out, you've got 3 options. You can upload an image file, You can draw your signature, or you can use your smartphone. Now, uploading an image, say you've got a scanner but you don't have a smartphone, put your signature down on a white piece of paper, use black ink or blue ink, something dark, scan it to your computer, wherever it saves it, just go to upload, and I've already got one saved under pictures, signature scan. Now I used red ink, not a good idea, it doesn't show up very well, but for this video it'll be alright. So once the image file uploads, alright, once it uploads, oh wow, you can't see it at all on here. So what you have to do is you have to adjust the contrast, and as you can see where I used red ink, it's very hard to see the signatures right now. So I have to throw the contrast all the way up. You don't always have to do this, especially if you take it on a smartphone. It's going to be much sharper. But once you've got it, you can just barely see that I've got a few signatures on here. So I'm going to select it, and if you've got a large space and you don't want all of that, all you have to do is put your little selection box around the signature and it'll do a crop. So click next, shows up. This is obviously a very bad file. Again, don't use red ink, it doesn't show up. So there it is. You have the option to save and insert or insert. I'll go to insert for now since I've already got my own signature other places. And you can put it down on whatever line you need to put it on. And if it's too big, too small, there's this little button in the corner that you can drag to make it bigger, smaller, whatever you need to do. Now, that's option 1. That's uploading a file. Option 2, you can draw it in. I don't recommend this unless you are very good at using a mouse or you have a tablet connected. Because, as you can see, I am not good with a mouse. So, I wouldn't recommend it. Just steer clear of draw it in. Now, the last option is smartphone. I like this option the best. Again, if you don't have a smartphone, if you've got an iPad, a tablet, whatever, something that can take a picture, you can either go this direction or you can upload the image file. If you're on your smartphone though, I won't really show you, I can't really show you too much, but once you take the photo, you're going to go to share the photo, and you're going to send it in an email to sign@hellofax.com, and it's going to give you a subject. It's randomly generated every time. Don't worry about it. Once you have it in there though, you're going to click next, and I'm actually going to send one that I sent earlier. So I'm going to go to my sent mail. Here's the photo. There's my signature. Now, you don't normally have to do this. Again, much easier on your phone, but this will definitely work. You can even, if you want to upload the file to your computer and email it instead of uploading the image, you can do that. It's just up to you. But I'm going to go sign@hellofax, and I'm going to take the subject, copy it, here we go, and paste it. So there it is, and send. Alright, my email's sent. Click next, and it'll take it a few seconds to find the file and to find the signature in the file. Once you've got it though, again, you can play with the contrast. This was taken on some lined paper, so there's going to be some issues as far as too dark of contrast is going to show up like that. Don't want that. So find a contrast where there's no lines or anything in the way. Again, just select the signature and it'll crop it when you click next. So there it is. And again, insert, maybe, And since that's so big, scale it down. There you go.